What is up, everybody? Today we are taking a trip to Poland, down to Poland, right? Up to east to.
I'm not sure. I'm not
to the east.
We're going
some
some
historian out
to
there
the window.
Right.
No,
to the
we're
walls.
to Poland.
The sweat wrapped down my balls. Goddamn.
Wow, that's exactly what I think of when I think of Poland.
Jesus
Sweat down
Christ!
to the balls.
Today we're reviewing the new Behemoth album, "The Shit of God." It's called "The Shit of God."
Shit of God.
Shit of-
yeah.
Shit of-
I need to start this again. This is a train wreck. Okay.
It just starts that way, you know.
So we
Yeah.
had our listeners are having 2 new episodes from us this week because not only did we do the new Sleep Token record, even in Arcadia, reviewed that, we are also reviewing Behemoth's new album, "The Shit of God."
Shit of God.
We actually did a Behemoth episode, I think like a year ago or so, maybe about like a year ago. And I remember not being a big fan of Nergal. I think he's highly pretentious. I don't like Nergal. I don't, but I appreciate the quality behind the music, and that Behemoth is basically like Metallica for black metal fans. Like that's basically what Behemoth is. Like Behemoth and Cradle of Filth. Like if you like black metal, you probably don't like Behemoth very much because they're like mainstream. What I would consider like just like a more mainstream metal band at this point.
Yeah.
But I was not too into them. And then we did when they dropped the song "The Shit of God," we reviewed it a few episodes back, and I remember being very surprised. I liked it. I actually did like it. I'm going through like a blast beat era right now in my musical life. Lots of stuff I'm writing has a lot of blast beats, so I like appreciated the quality behind it. But just real quick, just so that our listeners who maybe didn't check out that album or that episode, just to let them know about how, like, if you guys like Behemoth, how big of a fan are you of Behemoth, just shit like that. So we'll start with Baji.
I like Behemoth. I'm not a big fan, but I do like them. Like I like their songs. Just to me, it's like I just get that it all sounds the same vibe after a couple songs. I'm just like, I've heard it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But like, still, I think I still think they're a good band.
Okay. Rudy.
Yeah, dude. I love Behemoth. I've been listening to them since I think the first album I ever heard from them was Demigod.
Yeah.
In 2004.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Are we talking about like live experiences in the end or no?
No, just like.
Oh yeah, I've seen them multiple times, dude. I feel like for only fucking 4 dudes playing instruments, dude, they're fucking like sounds like a metal orchestra, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Behemoth fan.
Okay.
I love the sound.
Got you. Hundy.
I would say I'm more relatively like newer Behemoth fan, you know, compared to like, you know, 2004. I don't know at what point I did get into them, but I would say I'm a casual Behemoth fan, if I had to be honest. Yeah, like I don't listen to them all the time, but when I do, it's like it's select songs from like albums, or if I'm going through like a phase where I just want to listen to my nasties playlist, then yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shit in there.
A lot of shit of God.
A lot of shit of God.
A lot of shit of God. Okay. Yeah, never been a big Behemoth fan, but I did like the last single, and I'm looking forward to reviewing this this album. Now, I've heard some things from metal fans regarding this album, and I've heard positive and negative. I've heard more negative stuff. It's kind of hard for me to like track that because I did like what I heard leading into this album as far as just like the one single. Rudy, I haven't heard this album. I'm going into this one blind outside of just a single. Actually, not just Rudy, but have you guys heard this album since it dropped yesterday?
Yes.
One and a half.
I heard it.
What?
Like one full time, and then they got to halfway the album the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it a lot, dude. I had it on a repeat from Thursday night as soon as it came out. Before I went to bed, I listened to it twice.
Okay.
And then throughout the day, Friday, I listened to it good like 4 or 5 times. So
Gotcha.
I heard it multiple times.
Baji?
Once, and that was about it.
Got it. So before we get into the album, we have to introduce ourselves. I forgot to add the introductions at the top. I'm your host, Anthony Spartas, and to the right of me is my co-host.
What's up, guys? This is Metalology in the house. And in front of me.
What's up, guys? It's Rudy, and to the right of me,
it's your boy, Baji.
Baji, I feel like you left all your sexy in the Sleep Token episode.
Yeah.
In this episode, you seem just
sexied out.
this guy's he got milked.
They milked me.
You ever see the anime porn, like the hentais, when the chick is like lying in bed after sex and she's just like fucking quivering, and just, oh no, I can't do no more. Yeah, that's Baji right now. He's just dripping. Is your chest hair, is it sweaty right now? Is it all?
A little bit.
If you were to take it off, would it look like someone put like a wet rag on your chest?
Nah, it's a little.
It's a little. Okay.
It's a little moist, but.
Well, we're gonna see if we can amp up that sexiness. Do you find any sexiness with Behemoth? I know that's a weird fucking question, but
yeah, Bashi.
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like
that was a joke question, but okay.
It's weird. Sometimes I do.
See that upside down cross, and I just
get going.
Yeah.
he blows his own trumpet.
Oh.
Gabriel.
The
trumpet of Baji.
Trumpet of Baji.
Trumpet, yeah.
The trumpet of Baji. All right, so we're gonna get into this album. We're gonna play about the first 2 minutes of each song, and then offer our thoughts on the song. And then at the end of the album, we're gonna drop our rating. Myself, Rudy, and Alberto, we have like a 1 to 10 scale. The mathematician over here likes to do points, so we're gonna see if.
Gonna get to fractions pretty soon. Watch.
God, dude, he's gonna start doing calculus.
6 3/3.
X plus Y equals. So I've been trying to find the credits for this record.
That's an 8 right there.
But I can't find it.
Right there.
6 and.
I never seen an 8 until now.
All right.
Like 6 3/3. Actually, no, it's a 2. I'm sorry.
So, you guys ready?
Yes.
You guys ready to go?
Let's go.
Do it.
See, I'm all talked up for this token episode, so I'm trying to like ramp it up. The Shit of God from Behemoth. This first track is called The Shadow Elite.
I'm done with that.
Okay. Shadow Elite. I got a bone to pick with you.
Why?
I got a bone to pick with you. Okay, well, first off, I like this song. I think it's pretty cool. I love the sound design in the intro. I like the like weird eerie trumpets. The like kind of like the horns of Gabriel. That sounds pretty sick to me.
Yeah.
I love that it's not all fast, but I love that it's not all blast beat. That it is, you do have like a 2-steppy part. I'm loving the rides, like the fucking the miking of the rides. I think the EQs that sound fucking sick. So I'm surprised. I like what I hear so far. I like it. The bone I got to pick with you is on the sleep token. So I'm bringing sleep crossing over the episodes. You said, oh yeah, like there was a song. I think it was even in Arcadia where I was like, he was saying like the gods and this and that, and the swords and the sharpening of the blades, and you're like, yeah, it just sounds religious, and I'm not into it.
This is anti-religion though.
That wasn't pro-religion,
but it sounded religious. Like a lot of Sleep Token songs to me sounds like it'd be sung in a choir, dude. Like you're in church and like.
But this has
happy.
choirs.
But this is evil, though. That's the difference.
Oh my sweet Jesus, Rudy.
Is the villain.
This is metal.
Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Sleep Token's the hero, and these
Yeah,
guys are the
100%.
villains.
Like, okay, well, the Sleep Token thing
Decepticons.
was, is it metal? Is it, when I'm gonna listen to fucking black metal, especially Behemoth, I know what I want to listen to at the moment. Some fucking Satanist, fucking satanic, fucking metal, black metal,
Okay.
And this delivers,
Ooh, I
man.
like this part.
This,
Like, it's like a very black metal thing to do, but it's executed nicely.
All right. So thoughts on the Shadow Elite?
great
Fucking-
opening song.
Yeah, no, yeah, great opening. Love the trumpet intro. Love this part. Like, I know you hear that in death metal, but it's just I don't know what it is. It's just it's very. They did something to it that tweaked a little bit that makes it stand out a bit more.
Yeah.
I
So,
like it.
For sure, more raw like production compared to the previous albums,
Yeah.
guitar wise. So I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good opener.
And the production is great.
Oh yeah.
I love the production. All right, and the guitars sound like live amps. And
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
exactly.
not like plugins.
It's not like fucking compressed as fuck. Like it sounds raw. And
Yeah.
like,
Not to talk shit because we use plugins for our album.
yeah, for
but,
sure. Yeah.
Like this sounds like it was live recorded, which is great. It's a breath of fresh air. The next song, "Sowing Salt." Here we go. Somebody's been listening to Gojira.
Yeah.
I like the atmospheric vibe to it. Like a little Jonathan Davis I heard right there.
Yeah, his voice is very trembly.
I like what he's doing with his voice in general. It's
Yeah.
very. How'd you say like?
Throaty.
It's very but it's like it's very raw. Like
Yeah.
the recording of his voice is very raw, and I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because like it's not like they didn't do too much mixing with his voice.
Mhm.
The vocals sound very raw, and I do love that.
Okay.
Plus like the music, you know, typical black metal stuff. But I feel like they're adding like a tinge. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like. It's a tinge that makes it just different enough where you're like, you know what? It does sound different.
Yeah. Got you. Sowing Salt, thoughts?
I liked it. I mean, it's growing on me the more I listen to because I only heard it like technically this song twice. But yeah, I definitely like it more each time I listen to it.
Okay. Rudy.
I like it. It's very atmospheric, how you were saying, dude. It's like I don't know, dude. Whenever I hear Behemoth, I imagine like a whole fucking like a war type of battlefield chaos going around and shit, And I like everything about it, dude. Honestly.
Got you.
But they gotta be fighting evil, right? They can't be fighting good.
No, they're
evil.
they're the evil ones fighting like just fucking pillaging religious fucking people and
Cathedrals.
shit. Yeah, there you go. I was like, what
Really,
are they
all
called?
the sleep token
Churches
shit's about
you know,
fucking, right?
you know.
Like they're fucking. And those sleep tokens like fucking in their songs. Like it's not very religious. Just, all right, you know what, Rudy? It's cool. We're gonna squash that beef.
No, you can bring it up.
I think it's just perspective.
There is one thing in this album. Nergal does fucking emphasize so much on God. He was very repetitive in a couple songs, talking about God this, God that. And it's like, all right, bro, we get it. You hate him. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah, but that's his whole thing. Though.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing.
But I do feel like in this album specifically more, it's like getting borderline. Hey, bro, like a little cringy.
What else do you want him to write about?
Well, I mean,
it could be other
Rudy,
words except
Pretty.
God. You know, like
What's the name of the album?
shit of God. Yeah, I know.
There you go. What do you
Right.
think the album's
You're
gonna be
right.
about?
No. I mean, I still love it, but I feel like
All right.
it got a little repetitive at some
Okay.
point. Is what I'm saying.
So I'm not a big fan of that song.
No.
No, I like the pick scraping intro. I was like, oh shit, and then it kind of like
Mm-hmm.
going to the atmospheric. I'm like, okay, cool. Like it's cool. Like it's not. I think for me it is a little bit of a drop off from the first song. The first song was like hot fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like I spit hot fire. You know, this one was like, okay, like, cool. You know, let's go to the next one. You know, so that's kind of where I'm at. I don't think it sucked. It was cool. I probably wouldn't listen to that one again. I think the Shadow Elite. I was like, right now. I mean, between the two, I'm stupid. Right.
How dare you? Nah, I mean it definitely. Like I said, this is like the third time I hear it, and I'm kind of like, okay, you know. But I was probably on board with my first listen. I was like,
okay. So the next song is a single that I heard. We did it here on the podcast. This is The Shit of God.
Flesh, drink my blood. I am the shit of God.
bro.
There's a choir. Oh shit. So I made a mistake when we did the original single for the album. It wasn't The Shit of God, it was The Shadow Elite. The Shadow Elite was the single.
Really?
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, because
Really?
yeah, it wasn't this one. Because I remember saying like I love the blast beats and I love like right, and this one's like, oh this wasn't it. This is just you know. But okay, I like this song a lot. Like this shit right here.
Yes, that.
Like the opera.
This song specifically reminds me a lot of the album The Satanist, dude. With the whole those opera and like atmospheric fucking sounds to it, dude.
Yeah.
Love it. And I feel like out of this whole album, his vocals in this song was like fucking like super fucking raw, but like I like great, dude.
Well, he's pissed. He's mad. He's mad at a mythical figure for some reason.
God damn.
Hey, bottom line, bro.
You called it mythical figure. I love it.
I don't know. Like I get the I hate like the meaning. Well, I mean I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it because to me I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna
Poland
get into it.
is heavily Catholic, and I think that's what like a big influence behind his like retaliation against them is because they're always fucking with him.
Yeah,
I guess.
fucking know.
I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what the
they're
fuck God did to him. God was like, Nergal,
Yeah.
fuck you, fuck you, Nergal. No, like it's I get it. It's the church, right?
The church and
corrupted
politics
church and
are
politics.
heavily intertwined over there.
But the message behind the religion and the message behind it is very good. Like it's full of love. Why would you hate that? Like I know like people are like, oh, God's cringy, whatever. Like I get that, like but I don't know. Like it's like, dude, you're so fucking invested in this. You're practically a Christian. You're just on the opposite end. It's like you're on another extreme.
You're either for pedophilia or against it.
No, that's not fucking it, dude. God doesn't tell nobody to fuck kids.
My bad.
All right. Anyways,
God tell them to kill him.
Shit of God thoughts.
Good song.
Baji's just trying to get through. He's like, good song.
Yeah.
Good song. Let's go.
No, I like the song. I love the fucking orchestra. I dig it.
Yeah.
It's a well-written song.
Yeah.
Okay. The next song on the playlist is Luciferian. Lucifer. I want to pronounce it as Luciferian. What a surprise!
What a surprise!
This one's about the devil.
the devil, Bobby.
And how much he loves the devil. All right. See, I'm giving Nergal a whole time. I need to stop. It's what his character is. This isn't who he is as a person. It's the character that he built.
No, I think that's who he is as a human. Too,
I don't think that's who he is as a
human. I'm actually pretty sure. You don't think so?
I'm pretty sure it's an over exaggeration. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like the church. I'm pretty sure he like hates it. But I think it's like such like an over exaggerated character because it's an argument that you could easily like fucking debate. And he seems like a very intelligent person. I'm like, I don't know.
He is. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so the Luciferian.
Dude, President Kratos was alive.
Oh yeah.
Fuck God. Fuck God. This race, this chase of shadows, full of your style, poison wine. Let's raise grail and drink to him. To Lucifer, his light sublime. If I am God, everyone is. If I am God, if I am not, none exists.
Okay, so I see what you mean by the lyrics.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
he's fixated on God, which I understand, but you know, I've heard it like past 3-4 songs. You'll see. There's a pattern.
I mean, so I've been trying to read the lyrics as we go along. It seems like anything that isn't directly about God is like really cool. Like the lines are put together really well. Everything that has to do with God sounds very like a third grader who's mad at the sky. For example, and I get it. Like sometimes it could be like a little, you know. Okay, so like let's raise this chalice of shattered hopes, full of ill-starred poisoned wine. Let's raise a grail and drink to him. And then here's where we get to it. To Lucifer, his light sublime. Good line.
All right.
If I am God, everyone is.
I say.
If I am God, if I am not, none exist.
Amen.
Bro,
Amen.
you're pumping millions of dollars into this record. Can we not fucking just sit down for a couple evenings and be like, let me figure if I can write a well thought out chorus. If I am God, if I am not. How the fuck you gonna say two goddamn questions in the same fucking line, dude?
If I am God,
See, okay,
everyone is.
I'm not hating on the song or on the music because I'm like, dude, like this is. I mean, this song slays.
I'll take it from Rudy because you pay attention to the lyrics more than me, and you know. But yeah, if you feel
this is why you should pay attention to the lyrics. By the way, this is
right.
a well-written song has
the
good
redundancy,
lyrics.
I guess. The redundancy.
So I see that. Okay, so I just said something that I like got to think about. I don't think it's a good song.
I think it's okay.
Okay, music, instrumentally wise, do you think that it's good?
It's good.
But lyrically wise,
that is a good song is a combination of good music, good vocal performance, and good lyrics. And if one of those three things is not there, then the song is not a good song. Like you could be somebody like Alex who you listen to the music.
2 out of 3. Hey, it's
All
good.
right.
You know, or I take that back. A great song, right? A great song has all three. A good song, yeah, I'll go with you, Alex. 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. But to me, the lyrics are so bad. It kind of kills. It's like
sours
fuck.
it.
It's kind of like watching like a big budget action movie, and you're like, "Fuck, this is pretty badass." But the acting is atrocious. So when there's not big action scenes and you're in the in between moments, you're like, "Fuck, this movie sucks." Oh, big action scene. Oh, this movie sucks. That doesn't make it a good movie. That just means that those scenes were really cool. But it doesn't make it a good movie, right?
I feel that.
So that's what this is kind of with me. Well, at least this song. I won't put my judgment on the previous songs.
Yeah.
Now we're kind of we're kind of getting into what I thought I was already going to judge in the album, which is the difference between the first half and the back half. So I was kind of already thinking that when you were like, oh, like he's, come on, bro, let's talk about something else. Or let's figure. I think that this is where the redundancy is starting to come into play.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But anyways, I like the song. I think it's cool. And that's it.
I think it's all right.
It's a good song, yeah. Like I aside from lyrics, because for Behemoth, I don't really care about lyrics. Like I like his vocals, but with just what I've been hearing from this album, I just love like the raw vocals they're doing with him, like they're barely touching it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, barely touching it.
All right. We're gonna get into the next song.
Yeah.
To Drown the Sun in Wine. Wine.
And pan?
Wine.
And pan.
To Drown the Sun in Wine. All right. To drown the sun in wine.
It's my favorite song for the album.
Ooh.
God damn. Oh, God
I love
damn,
that
my
title,
God.
To Drown the Sun in Wine. I think it's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
That's pretty.
I like
epic.
it. I think it sounds pretty cool.
Yes, we hear God's name once in the song, and it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's great.
So that's what I'm saying. That was my only negative about it. Like, I'm tired of hearing the word God.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean
Oh
the
my
album title.
God.
You know, so
Yeah.
this song I love though. This is my favorite fucking song. I feel like high octane the whole fucking way, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no,
feeling
yeah,
it.
But it's also
Definitely.
still symphonic and like atmospheric and shit.
Yeah.
Very
The
dark.
pauses and breaks, and then the fucking use of the chorusy kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's a good song. I can see
Oh, yeah,
why.
it's a good song. Fucking. I just love that lyric. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
I love that part, dude.
So we're all feeling it. We're all feeling
Yeah,
To
yeah.
Drown the Sun.
No,
All
yeah, I
right.
like it.
Are we going to drown Nergal in wine? I don't know. We're going to check it out. He's got 3 songs left on this album.
Oh shit.
So far, I'm digging it. I like it.
Yeah, it's not. I like it.
I like it.
I don't think it's
Good.
as
I like
bad
it.
as people are. Well, I'll say my judgment. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because we don't know. The next 3 songs
Yeah,
can kill it.
Could be
I
terrible.
don't know. This one is called Nomen Barbarum.
Barfum.
Barbaran. Nomen. Okay, Nomen Barbarum.
Barf.
Nomen Barbarum. All right, this is it. like that riff.
No, yeah, that's like
Lot. It's just fun to hold the mic and do the blast beats. That's some Swedish metal right there.
A little finish. Botany.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It reminded me of Alexi's guitar work.
Yeah,
No
no,
Member Bear. Okay, I like this song.
Yeah, this is actually
I
my
like the
favorite.
song. I thought that
This
riff
is
was
my
cool.
favorite song off the album.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
I was like,
Fucking
okay.
Heavy. It's like a big ass build up, like you're about to go through the fucking gates of something, dude.
Yeah.
Type of shit.
Not hell though.
No,
The-
For sure.
The gates of doom.
The Vatican.
The Vatican.
We're gonna storm the Vatican
Storming the Vatican.
and
we're gonna get our
crucify the new fucking pope.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we're gonna bring him back to America where he belongs.
Yeah, the Pope's American. Come on, Rudy.
America.
America.
First American Pope. We can't do that. We gotta let him be in there. Let him do his shit.
We gotta
He
let-
hates Trump, so that's good
We
for
gotta-
us.
Oh, really? He
We
does?
got. We
Yeah,
got.
he's
Let him put
anti-Trump, yeah.
McDonald's out there. Get McDonald's in the Vatican.
He fucks with Peru,
Yeah.
so that's pretty cool.
So he's a good Pope. He's
Well,
a
except
good
for
Pope.
Okay.
he
Except for
was-
the fact that he's Catholic.
he was hanging out with the village people in Peru and spreading Christianity. So that's the only thing. We're like, well, whatever.
Nice.
All right, so Nomen Barbera. We're praising the fucking Pope on a behemoth.
I have a criticism.
we like the first American Pope. Now let's get into the shit of God.
Yeah.
Shit's so good. Fucking. I love the song. I think, for me, it's like the best song off the album. I like it.
Okay.
A lot
Okay,
more
okay.
than the other one. But yeah, fucking great song. Love that fucking riffage. Dun, dun,
I feel like
dun,
Rudy's
dun.
real happy right now because we got 2 songs left, and I think the room's vibing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Good.
I dig
Alright.
these last 2 songs are fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
all right. We're gonna go into the next one. This one is "Oh Venus Come."
Oh.
Not no.
Oh, Venus, go.
No.
Oh.
No.
Put it back, Baji.
Oh, Venus Come. I wonder what this song is about.
The shit's of God.
I wonder.
I gotta shit on something on this album because I don't like Nergal.
Right.
mean-
You gotta.
With the acoustic guitar too.
For God. For Christ. The brightness and grace that cometh of like a sword. The one that says the Lord. I found the Lord. I found the warning to my sleep. The truth in both our soul. The one that says the Lord. I found the Lord. Take my eyes and let me see. Take my hand and let blood run through me. Take my voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
God's punishing you,
God.
bro.
God's
Dude.
Uh-oh, God is punishing me.
Okay.
Yeah, my mic is out. Check.
Mic out. Mic
Damn,
out.
that's random, man. A.
Yeah.
A.
We Canadians, eh? Hold on. Just gotta push it in. Push it in.
A. Te
Ah.
castigó Diosito, güey.
Wait, talk. Yeah, no mic checkup. That's fine. No, he's not.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're... What in the fuck happened? God,
Dude,
you done fucked up.
Here, emergency mic.
All right, we're sharing mics. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me get the. All right, so my mic just went out.
That's a Metallology first, no? Made episode?
The shit of God.
The wrath of God,
The
bro.
wrath
God.
of fucking.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. So now I got to get back on God's good side. I did not like that fucking song.
That's
I didn't like that
all of a
song.
sudden, huh?
No, I didn't like it. I thought it was just okay. Now it's a little too much. And it just. I would have preferred if they would have just kept with like the blast beats and stuff. This I'm okay. So now I know I don't like slow Behemoth.
I was really.
Yeah, I'm not liking slow Behemoth. And also too, is I think it's really cringy when they go slow. I think fast is like they're
Really?
fucking badass. I think slow is kind of like, come on, man.
Yeah,
You know?
I love that song.
I appreciate that they've
better
that they're
slower
not,
songs.
what?
I was just gonna say they've done better slow songs.
Yeah.
I just appreciate that like this whole album hasn't just been straight blast beats.
Yeah, I appreciate
That's
that.
the one thing I appreciate about this album is that it's just not all blast beats the entire song. I do appreciate like I like the song because it slows down, but it's like I like it. It's different.
Okay. Rudy.
I thought the placement of this song was perfect, dude. Right
Yeah, it's
before
towards
the
the
very end. You know, like they're bringing you down a little bit just before they give you one last fucking goodbye, dude. And I like it. Like this is the part. This song, dude, I can see it like being played. You're just fucking drenched in sweat, dude. Tired as fuck. Just vibing to it. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Got you. All right, so we're gonna get into the last song. This one is called, dude, I can't pronounce these
I know,
fucking
the
names.
V's are U's.
What does it say? Oh, dude, that's confusing.
Agur. Okay, so it's called the Dread Vulture. In parentheses, it's the Dread Vulture.
Agur the Dread Vulture. Yeah.
Agur the Dread Vulture. Fucking shit.
Sorry.
Nergal.
Yeah, I know.
Very well.
All right, I'm checked out. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
You're done.
Checked out for God.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the last two songs I'm not digging. It's fine. It's fine. I liked a lot more of this album than I thought I was. So
Okay.
that's good. And I enjoyed the listen. I think I'm just checked out because now I'm like, okay, now it's the same shit. It just sounds the same as like when they were going fast, and that's fine. It is what it is for me. I did enjoy more the first half of the record more than the back half for sure. I think the back half fell off for me. And I think it's just, like I said, it's just not enough variety. You're either going slow Metallica sad but true kind of style, or you're going fast blast beats, and you switch between the two. And I think that the band excels when they're going fast, when they're like at the high octane energy fast shit. So yeah, the Shadow Elite I think is still fucking killer track. Like that song is in my mind already.
You got a score in mind?
I have a score in mind.
What would be your score then?
The score would be a 6 out of 10.
They're gonna say 6 out of 10.
6.66 out of 10. Yeah, it's just like I'll probably listen to the Shadow Elite, and I'll probably listen to the Shit of God, and that's probably gonna be the only repetitive songs that I'll be listening to. I thought the other songs were really good. Like if you guys were to play them like on a trip or something like that, I wouldn't be like, oh fuck, they're playing Behemoth. Like If it's something off this record right now, I'm like, okay, cool. I fuck with it. I can fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't appeal to me as a listener as much. But I think that the blast beats and all the fast stuff I think is sick. So for me, it's 6.66.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, just to summarize, I think it's better than their last record, a little bit better. There's 4 tracks that are like cool for me that are like you can easily just like fucking grab and put them on a playlist. But yeah, I'd say it's like a. Whereas the last record I'd say was like a 6-7 out of 10. I'd say this one's like a 7.5 out of 10, which is not bad. You know, it's a good record. But you know, there's a couple of tracks that are just like whatever. They just blend in, or like you just leave them playing in the background. But 4 good tracks though. For me, that's best case scenario for a band or an album. At least give me like 3-4 tracks to fucking put on my playlist. But yeah, no, I'd say 7.5 out of 10.
Rudy.
I give it an 8. I enjoyed this album. You know, I wanted to hear new Behemoth. This is new Behemoth. You know, I mean, this is Behemoth. You know what Behemoth is. So.
That's what they sound like right now.
Yeah. So I mean, I've had it on replay for the past 2 days now. I enjoy it. I'm gonna keep enjoying it.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. I'm in between a 7 or 8, so I'm gonna just go with like 7.5. What I do like is that I do like the production.
Production's great.
Yeah, like
Really
I like his vocals a bit more than the other albums. They just they sound raw, and I think it's more like they sound live.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Like if you were to see them live, like that's what you would be hearing. And that's something I enjoy. But, like, another part of it is, like, you know, most Behemoth all sounds the same. So the fact that this is, like, a 9-song album actually it helps. It helps it for me because it's, like, usually around, like, the 8th or 9th song is when it's, like, okay, now it's fucking repetitive. But, I mean, I do love, like, the diversity in, like, the songs in the sense of, like, you have your fast songs and your slow songs. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think going longer would have hurt the album.
Yeah, going longer definitely would have hurt them. But like I think
opinion.
It's like a 7.5 for me. It's like it's good songs, but it's like I've heard them before, so it's nothing new, but it's still enjoyable.
Yep.
All right, so that is it for this review. I think as a podcast, I think we all said we dug it.
Yeah,
that's just the idea. We dug it.
Yep.
Not bad, good to great, or good to really good. I don't know what like you guys would consider. I think it's good.
8, I think 8's good.
8's good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. You guys can follow us here on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. You guys can follow us on Spotify as well. Follow us on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a rating and review. And our resident rating and reviewer, Alberto Lafarga, will rate and review your rating and review. You guys can also follow us on TikTok as well under @Metalology Podcast, and follow us on Instagram @Metalology Podcast. You guys can follow mine and Hondro's band @Defy the Tyrants. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7string. Hondro, take him away. Send him home. Send him home.
You can find me at Metal_Hondro.
You can find me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
And you can find your boy at Baji.
Baji.
You can find your boy Baji at @slap_the bass.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next episode of Metalology.